Hello dear students, welcome back for the session this week. So this week we'll have Geography, Chapter 3, Motions of the Earth. So let's get started with the session. Revolution and rotation. In the first image you can see Earth's revolution, and in the second image you can see Earth's rotation. The Earth has two types of motion. These are rotation and revolution. In the image Earth's revolution, you can see the Earth going around the Sun, which is known as revolution of the Earth. The second image, you can see Earth's rotation. That means Earth taking its own round, or rotating around itself on the imaginary line, that is axis. So due to rotation, we experience day and night. The part of the earth facing the sun is day and the opposite side is night. Moving ahead, we'll learn rotation. The earth has two types of motion. These are rotation and revolution. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its axis. The earth takes around 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. Due to the rotation of axis, day and night are formed. Axis makes an angle of 66 and a half degree with its orbit plane. You can see the image of Earth's orbit, ecliptic plane, and the angle of 66 and a half in the image for your better understanding. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its axis. The axis of the earth, which is an imaginary line, makes an angle of 66 and a half degree with its orbital plane. The portion facing the sun experiences day, while the other half away from the sun experiences night. The circle that divides the day from the night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. The earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. It is known as Earth Day. Then revolution and rotation period. Rotation, that is spin, takes 24 hours, and revolution, that is orbit, takes 365.25 days. Revolution is the movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit. It takes 365 and 1/4 day, that is 1 year, to revolve around the sun. These 6 hours saved every year and make 1 day in 4 years. This 1 day is added to the month of February. Thus, every 4th year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Such a year with 365 days is called a leap year. Revolution. The movement of the earth around the sun is a fixed in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. Earth takes 365 and 1/4 day to revolve around the sun. Every 4th year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Such a year with 366 days is called a leap year. These 6 hours saved every year and make 1 day in 4 years. This is 1 day added to the month of February. Thus, every 4th year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Such a year with 366 days is called a leap year. Seasons. Due to the revolution, seasons arise changed. Earth is going around the sun in an elliptical orbit. Seasons change due to the change in the position of Earth around the sun. Summer solstice is the position of the earth even the north hemisphere has the longest day and the shortest night. It occurs on 21st June. You can check the image given in the slide for a better understanding of spring equinox, summer solstice, autumnal equinox, winter solstice, and the dates are also mentioned in the image. The earth receives light from the sun. The earth gives light only on half portion at a time due to its spherical shape. In the southern hemisphere, it is winter season at this time. The days are short and the nights are long. Winter solstice is the position of the earth when southern hemisphere has longer days and shorter nights. In the north hemisphere, the days are short and the nights are long. It occurs on 22nd December. On 21st March and September 23rd, direct rays of the sun fall on the equator and the whole earth experiences equal day and equal night. This is called an equinox. Here also I have given the image for your understanding. The earth receives light from the sun. The earth gets light only on half portion of it at a time due to the spherical shape. Place where sunlight falls experiences day and where not experiences night. The circle that divides the day from the night on the globe is called circle of illumination. The period of rotation is known as the Earth day. Earth day is the daily motion of the earth. In the earth moves around the sun in an elliptical orbit during its revolution motion. Can see here solstice and equinox, which is explained with the image with the dates. There are 4 seasons in a year: summer, winter, spring, and autumn. Seasons change due to the change in the position of the earth around the sun. The rays of sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. Hence, these areas are hot. The areas near the pole receive less heat at the rays of the as the rays of the sun are slanting. So, on 21st March and 23rd September, whole earth experienced equal day and night. This position is called equinox. When the northern hemisphere has the longest day and the shortest night is called summer solstice. It occurs on 21st June. On the northern hemisphere, in the southern hemisphere has the longest day and the shortest night is called winter solstice. It occurs on 22nd December. In the northern hemisphere, the longest day and the shortest night occur on 21st June. In the southern hemisphere, the shortest day and the longest night occurs on this day. This position of the earth is known as the summer solstice. When there is summer in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere enjoys the winter season and vice versa. On the northern hemisphere, the shortest day and the longest night occur on 22nd December. In the southern hemisphere, the longest day and the shortest night occur on the same day. The position of the earth is known as the winter solstice. On 21st March and September 23rd, the whole earth experiences equal days and equal night. This phenomena is known as equinox. On 23rd September, it is autumn in the northern hemisphere and spring in the southern hemisphere. On 21st March, it is spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. On 21st March, it is spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. Days and nights occur due to the rotation, while changes in the season occur due to the revolution. To remember this. Now let us see the important terms that are used in the chapter. Write these terms in your notebook so that you can recite them for your exams and for your understanding too. Okay. Rotation, movement of the earth on the axis. Revolution, the movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path. Orbital place, plane formed by the orbit. Circle of illumination, the circle that divides the day from the night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. Daily motion, the rotation of the earth on axis. Leap year, the year is in which February has 29 days. Summer solstice, longest day and the shortest night in the northern hemisphere. Winter solstice, longest day and the shortest night in the southern hemisphere. Equinox, when the whole earth experiences equal days and equal night, is equinox. So this is here where we end our third chapter of geography. I hope you have understood all the topics that are explained in this session. So as usual, I would again advise you to read the chapter in your textbook, underline the hard words, write them in your notebook 5 times so that you recite the spellings of the hard words. As I told you, write these important terms in your notebook, recite them too. Read the slides in the video, listen to the video carefully so that you will understand the chapter very well. So see you in the second session for your question answers. Till then, see you. Bye. Take care.